You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris, Esquire. How you doing, sir?
Ooh.
What does that mean?
I think it means you're an attorney.
No,
Isn't Esquire a lawyer?
I don't think so.
I think it is.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. He wasn't no lawyer.
Esquire. It's a great handle.
It is. We should all start using that.
Esquire, John Esquire, Dan Esquire. That's going to get old.
We can do what we want.
You can only use that title if you are a notary public.
Well, let's see. What the heck's going on here? Who's blowing out candles? I don't think any of these people name in Esquire, though apparently they can. Jay-Z is 51 today.
Nice.
Jay-Z. In fact, he's just qualified for the Billionaire Club.
Okay.
So Jay-Z makes a couple of bucks. He's 51. Birth name Sean Corey Carter. He's married to Bouncy.
Beyonce, that's right.
Yes, her too. So, but Crazy Horse.
Okay.
Legendary Indian chief, born in 1840. You know, he died at 36 years old, bayonet wound.
Wow.
Yeah, there were some skirmishes going on.
Huh.
That whole Little Bighorn thing, a bad day for George Custer. That was Crazy Horse, along with his compatriot Sitting Bull. Got together and said, hey, you know what, George? Big mistake.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tyra Banks, who's taken over Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
She's 47 today. Remember, she was Jackie at Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Bel-Air was Chloe in Coyote Ugly,
Okay.
which is possibly one of the best movies ever made. That and Zoolander and Muppets in Space. Those three best
I agree with
films
one.
ever
Dan's
made.
got a really bizarre list of movies.
Anything from Sharknado and John Wick, and that's my final list.
That's kind of the way it works.
It's 1954 this day for $1 million, you two. Tell me where it was. 1954 today. First Burger King opens.
Oh.
United States, America. Gimme city and state.
Oh.
Write your bad check for $1 million.
You don't know this, Heidi?
No.
Oh, and John does.
He's over there like, whatever.
He's Googling.
Sheboygan.
He is. It's Miami, Florida. I see you over there with your little search engine going.
I would.
Wow.
I don't know how to use this computer yet.
You and your shady behavior.
No, it wasn't Sheboygan?
No.
But isn't that more fun to say than Miami?
Sheboygan is one of the funnest cities to say.
Sheboygan and Oshkosh. I mean,
Yeah, you just can't
they
be
got some
bummed
fun
out.
names to say in
They do.
Wisconsin.
It was 1980. It was just, man, sad day all the way around. Led Zeppelin announces that they are disbanding.
Oh.
Well, just 2 months earlier, their drummer, John Bonham, passed away.
Yeah.
So there you go. 1988, and I remember this. I love this guy, actor Gary Busey.
Oh, yeah.
I still love Gary
Got
Busey.
super busted up in a motorcycle accident.
A friend of mine
88.
just get a Zoom call from Gary Busey, and he sang him didn't sing him happy birthday, just sang him a happy song to cheer him up.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
I
that
was
be
like,
great
can you
if
have
Gary
him
could just
me?
call you when you're feeling blue?
I'd hang with Gary.
But my
I
friend
would
Steve-
totally hang with Gary.
Yeah, my friend Steve posts on Facebook. He's like, hey, check out, I got a FaceTime call from my buddy Gary. I'm like, oh, yeah, don't we all? We all get those.
There you go. So happy birthday to those folks. Congratulations on you two and myself now being, well, Esquires.
And I just looked it up. Esquire
She looked something
is
up.
usually a courtesy title in the United Kingdom. Esquire historically was the title of a respected accord of men, slight of higher rank, just below a knight.
Wow. So we're not quite nights. We're like evenings.
So
Esquire.
we could use Esquire.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Can you? Because it said men.
What if I want to? What if I identify as an Esquire?
Wow.
I promise I won't call you Ellen.
She has
That's
a
turned
point.
into a big hubbubbery this week.
Excellent point. All right. Well, I know, you know, we all know. Let's just forge right ahead. Stumble at will.
We'll do it. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, Esquire. Brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
Want to save money? Take the BetterCreditCards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
And you tell Snugglebugs never slow down the old well start to brim of the Ranger Dan. Cap at it. Who's in the holiday spirit?
Me,
Me.
And everybody, Mel, you're looking good. Heidi.
Ranger Dan.
Oh, in the Christmas spirit, I just want to let you know you can't spell love with no L. hey, kill me. You probably like it too.
It's good. With no L.
You know, although we spend a lot of time talking about critters, because heck, that's the name of the show. It's Critter Corner. You know, there's other living things on the good Lord's great big thriving planet, and that, of course, is the evergreen trees. It's grown at that time of year. People searching for probably the best tree money can buy, Christmas trees, and it's pretty astounding, little radio rangers, and drop a little knowledge on you about evergreens or pines, however you want to refer to them. There are literally dozens and dozens and dozens of species worldwide. We're just going to kind of clue into our little region here, and some of the more common ones that you run into, and what they mean, all differences, and that kind of sort of thing. There's a Scots pine.
Okay.
Yep, that's where that tape comes from. You got your Douglas fir, always a popular one right there. You got a Norway pine, but you also have a Norway spruce. But here's the thing. They're the exact same thing.
Really?
But one is called a pine, the other is called a spruce.
What?
There's no...
I won't ask.
Norwegians, they're insane. You got your basic Douglas fir, then of course our neighbors over there to the west a little bit, the Colorado blue spruce. It's an interesting tree. The thing is that is mainly found in Colorado.
Oh, wow.
And it is not blue, it's green, because it's an evergreen.
So why in the world they call it? Never mind.
You got your Fraser fir, that of course is named for its striking resemblance to actor Kelsey Grammer.
No.
Then you have top of the list, and these, of course, are the most popular. These are one you most likely drag home and decorate for the holiday season. You got your white pine.
Okay.
You have your white fir, and of course your luxurious white spruce.
Wow.
But here's the dirty little secret: a lot of those other trees think those trees are privileged. Now, in case you still have questions, the thing is, little radio rangers, you can tell the differences of all these evergreen trees by how they are. Well, that's it for Critter Corner today. I hope you learned something. I know I did. Till next time, this is Ranger Dan. Out. Say it with me. Yes, sir.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris, Esquire, brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water. First out of the gate, before we get into Water Cooler Talk, was probably 4 or 5 years ago, my AC, my central air.
Yeah.
So it just started making this racket. And it got louder and it got faster. I thought, well, being a mechanical genius, I'm going to not only not take a look, I'm going to have a professional come over.
Yeah, there you go.
And I found I dialed up because they were actually recommended to me. I called this place called Foley's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Good people.
Now, it's like 100 degrees out. And what you're thinking is, well, we can come by in a couple days or something. I think I made the call over the lunch hour, actually. He said, hey, meet me in your driveway at 4 o'clock. So,
oh, wow.
What?
Sweet.
Okay. And a fella named Travis rolled up and went out back.
He's a good guy.
Popped that AC open and had it fixed, had it going, had it running. I mean, literally in 15 minutes.
That's
neighborhood
awesome.
Now, leads us to this We are really proud to now be working with Foley's Heating and Air Conditioning.
We are.
Newest partner of Sunny 93.3. Good guys, Willie and Travis, have been at it a whole long time, and it's just the good stuff, man. That's all there is to it. So
they do a lot of good stuff, and they're, in addition to being on Sunny Radio, where we play no Christmas music ever. Although I heard one of our weekend shows played a Christmas song this weekend. I was like, oh, didn't know about that. But they're also a sponsor on Snowy Radio, where it's all Christmas music all the time. So if you like Christmas music and you want to find that, snowyradio.com. And a big thank you to our friends at Foley's for being one of our sponsors.
And locally owned, which is huge. We're huge advocates.
Yes.
That's where it's at. There's some there's fun and festivities going on tonight, John.
Yes, fun is afoot.
The 6th annual
Mocktails Mix-Off.
Mocktails Mix-Off. And I know you were instrumental in putting this year's event together, and so I'm going to give it over to you.
Wow. I've been involved for the last 6 years, and it's a great event. I love this event. Now, this is one of those things where this year is going to be different than normal, but I'm still really excited about it. In the past, it's always been where people come in and get to try all the different drinks. Well, because of COVID, there have been concerns about that, so we're not having that part. So the actual mix-off itself is going to be done virtually. So you'll be able to see photos of all the different drinks on our Facebook page and whatnot. And we do have judges. I don't think I can say who the judges are yet, so I'm not going to... I was going to just say something that would probably get me in trouble, so I won't say who the judges are.
You can mention one.
I don't think I can even mention one. I think it's top secret until after the event. But we'll...
Well, I'll be pretty interested in seeing who those folks are.
Don't want any of the judges getting bribed.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
That wouldn't be very Farris.
We will. Stop it.
That wouldn't be Farris at all. No.
Wow.
Don't need any hijinks going on with this deal.
So anyway, tonight is the night. But the judges are going to be like sequestered in a room, and the drinks will be taken to them. And then the nice thing is we're still going to have a $1,000 winner tonight. We'll have the second, third place winners as well.
And Redemption Road is playing too live.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you would like to come out and participate live, you can be there.
Yeah,
the facility is open tonight. But the mix-off part is the virtual part. We're going to be broadcasting from there on Sunny. We're going to be live streaming on Facebook, and we're going to have the Redemption Road Band playing. Eric and the folks are going to be playing there. I'm super excited. I've seen them in the past, but tonight's going to be a little different. They're going to do some Christmas music. And then also we've got some appetizers. Huge thank you to Keystone Treatment Center for sponsoring that with Sunny Radio. And we've got those appetizers coming from CNC Food Factory. Andy and Stephanie, oh my goodness.
I know, how exciting.
They sent me a picture the other day of, here's what we're thinking. What do you think? Does that look good? I'm like, that looks delicious.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool.
You can come out and join us. We'll be there from 5 to 8 broadcasting on Sunny, but the actual band will be playing from 5:30 to 7:30, and then as soon as they're done, somewhere in that neighborhood as well, we'll be doing our announcement of the winners. So if you get a chance, come out and join us. It is at the Alliance Building on North... It's actually West Russell, 1600 West Russell. It's the north part of Sioux Falls. And if you get a chance, come out and have some fun. All of the details at mocktailsmixoff.com. Are you guys going to be there?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Are you going to be?
Absolutely. Well, I told Redemption Road that I'm going to sit in.
Really?
Yeah, they said, no, you're not.
Won't they be surprised?
You're just going to stop me.
Dan's going to have his own microphone. I will have a PA system set up.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you get a chance and you feel comfortable going out and about, join us tonight. If you don't feel comfortable going out and about, you can still watch it virtually. Huge thank you to the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, South Dakota EMS for Children, Keystone Treatment Center, CNC Food Factory, the Alliance Building, and of course your friends here at Sunny Radio and Snowy Radio. So all of that, all the details at facebook.com/Sunny Radio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
Want to save money? Take the bettercreditcards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to bettercreditcards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We're going to brighten your day right now with some good news. Tonight, we've got an awesome event going on. Somebody is going to win $1,000 with the Mocktails Mix-Off, but everybody gets a chance to enjoy some awesome entertainment. I've got Eric joining me right now, and he's with the Redemption Road Band. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, really good, John.
We're excited to have you guys tonight. You're going to be performing at the Mocktails Mix-Off, and the thing that's kind of neat, not everybody is going to be able to make it to the event, but anybody that wants to can tune in and watch as we do Facebook Live. They'll be able to see you guys perform, and then if they're busy tonight and they can't watch it live, they'll be able to come back later and watch it on Facebook as well, so that's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's a first for us. We might actually have to make sure our hair's combed and all that so we look good. Same socks. Yeah,
that'd be a good
stuff
thing.
like that.
So the Mocktails Mix-Off, we've talked about quite a bit on the program here, and it's a fun event. This is the 6th annual event, but right now I want to focus a little bit of time about the Redemption Road Band, because the Redemption Road Band is a little different than some of the other bands that are out there, and I just love the sound. I love the whole vibe. Tell me how this band came about.
Well, it was maybe we've been together now about a year, John, and as you know, I've been doing music all my life. I took about a decade kind of off here to raise a family and got the itch a little over a year ago and came into contact with a couple of members of the band I've known for a lot of years. We've always wanted to kind of do some collaborative project together more full time. And then, you know, the key with any original act is the ability to write music, and then you need the front guy to be able to tell that story and sing well. And we ran into a lead singer from up in the Minneapolis area, and that kind of cemented the deal that we had the pieces going forward. And, you know, again, we're an original band. We do some cover music, but we even put our own spins on those. We just feel like we have a story to tell, and music has always been, you know, my preferred vehicle of which to tell those stories. So we're excited.
I'm excited for tonight as well. Now, the music we're going to hear tonight has a little more of a Christmas flair to it. But what is the how would you describe your typical kind of music that you're going to be, like tomorrow, you guys are going to be starting an album. You're going to be recording an album. How would you describe your music?
Well, it's kind of hard. You know, we've been described a lot of different ways, but we are rock. We have blues elements. But I think that really kind of ties us together is more of, you know, the stories that we tell in the music. So in that way, there's kind of that country element. So I would have to think country rock would be our best genre. But, yeah, we go into the studio tomorrow for the second wave on our initial album release we called Legacy. It's really a tribute to all the men, the individuals, the ladies that have impacted our life and made a difference in our lives. It's kind of like leaving kind of our ode to the legacy that they passed on to us. And then also most of us in the band now have kids, and some even have grandchildren. Is what kind of legacy are we leaving for our children? To me, you know, we just tell stories. A lot of it has to do with our support of and love of country. A lot of it has to do with our support and love of our military and our veterans. And so there's always that kind of flair. But I think in terms of the stories we talk about are just the challenges of living life on life's terms, you know, the losses, the successes, and all the lessons that we've learned along that road and that path. We just, I guess, try to put it into stories and music. I think that the one thing that people have described us out is people feel our music because it touches them where they live.
That's awesome. Now, tonight, we're going to see you perform. What time do you start? What time does everything wrap up?
Well, I think what we've designed tonight is we'll play for 2 hours. We'll take a short break in there because I know that there's some other event things going on, but we'll probably do about 60% of our set this evening will be our original music, some that we've performing for the first time live that we're taking into the studio, you know, tomorrow morning over at the Warehouse recording studio. And then we're going to do a couple of songs, I think, that are more in the spirit of the holidays, original covers that we'll do. So, yeah, 2 hours. We should wrap up by 7:30, 8 o'clock, I would think.
And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Eric, thank you so much for taking the time to chat this morning.
Oh, John. Looking forward to it.
Eric is with the Redemption Road Band. They're playing tonight at the Alliance Building. It's the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance, 1600 West Russell Street, and it's all part of the Mocktails Mix-Off event. All of the details at mocktailsmixoff.com.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Because celebrities are fabulous. And a lot of them can do a lot of things. They can spin a lot of plates, man, keeping them in the air. They don't just act, sing, dance, whatever, man. They go out there because...
multi-talented.
Because money is money.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Right? Do, re, mi, just speaks a certain language. This is, I don't know. It's kind of goofy, but apparently they think it's really, really going to move a whole lot of cookies. Who doesn't love Oreos?
I love Oreos.
Oreos have been around forever. I mean, they just have.
The classic Oreo is the best.
I do too.
I agree.
But
The thick or the double stuff or the
here's a
thin.
little switch up. John, there's a Facebook group for you on Oreos. Go to that.
OreoRants.com.
Oreo has recruited a superstar collaborator for its next flavor. Cookie brand announced earlier this week it has partnered with Lady Gaga.
Oh, wow. If you'd have given me 15 guesses, I wouldn't
have
guessed
been.
her.
No, I agree.
Either, and that's why I'm doing the story. It's a specialty themed package of the Oreos based on the pop star's latest album, Chromatica.
What the what?
Chromatica.
Okay.
Cookies are pink-colored golden Oreo cookies with green-colored cream fillings. Going to feature designs inspired by the album on the wafers. The new Oreos will be available in 6 cookie packs starting in January, while the full packs of the Chromatica cookies will arrive later next year.
They should probably do some sampling first and see if anyone's going to buy these.
Well, you know what? She sells millions of albums,
Yeah.
and there's certainly, why not? An Oreo, there's just... It's,
My cookie face, my cookie face.
My cookie face. Well, in other endorsement news, do you know who Travis Scott is?
Yeah, I've heard that name.
Okay, and Jay Balvin. They've recently, I don't either, but they've teamed up with McDonald's on signature meals. Meanwhile, Bad Bunny and Cardi B, who does music for women who shoplift at yard sales, have just paired up with John Crocs
Oh, have they? Oh, my goodness.
and Reebok.
So they're Crocs and Reebok are working together, or one did with Crocs and
One did with Crocs, one did with Reebok.
So please tell me it wasn't Cardi B with Crocs.
I don't know, man. John, you build your own living hell. It's not my problem. Just the fact that you buy Crocs puts a big target on you. So there you go.
I have a pair of Crocs. I'm
I
not
know
wearing
you
them right
do.
now.
I know
it's
you
a little chilly
do.
out, but
You
I
have a pair
like my
for
Crocs.
work, a pair for lounging, a pair for church.
Construction Crocs.
No, I threw those away. I stepped on a nail.
Walking Crocs, running Crocs.
They're all lame.
Leisure Crocs. Who can we get to endorse these? Cardi B's.
She's got to be with Reebok. I just can't even imagine.
No, I think it's Bad Bunnies with Crocs.
Is it really?
I don't know who Bad Bunny is either, but
Hey, I do want to rewind a little bit here and get back to the Oreos. If you were the Oreo CEO and it was solely on your shoulders to come up with somebody to be your spokesperson, would you have picked Lady Gaga, or who would you pick?
I have no idea how.
I instantly had someone come to mind.
Works. Who?
Well, I want to see who you guys first before I taint the waters with my really good idea.
I would, because here's the thing: celebrity endorsements on anything mean nothing to me. Nothing.
Oh, this one would.
I've never had a celebrity sway me in any way on anything.
You'd be buying Oreos by the case. How about you, Heidi?
I'd pick somebody chunky because
Chunky.
Okay.
Wow.
Because that's what those cookies are gonna do to you.
What did I ask?
Keep it real, yeah.
You know darn well that Lady Gaga isn't sitting around stuffing her face all day every day with Oreos. So
you want to even
who's yours?
shoot something across the bow there?
Absolutely
Dan?
nothing comes to
Nobody?
mind. Nothing.
Cookie Monster. I would have had Cookie Monster as the...
Cookie Monster eats chocolate chip cookies.
But
everybody knows that.
if they got Cookie Monster to eat Oreos...
Actually, they're now trying to destroy Cookie Monster by moving him over to vegetables.
Yeah, but 7-year-olds don't make the purchase, man.
No, but if Cookie Monster's on that package and they want that package, then I think...
Cookie Monster, I think, already has his own... And doesn't Sesame Street make some cookies?
John, this is just a guess. It's an international brand. I'm pretty sure their marketing department did the research on it. But if you have a better idea, I'll give you a phone number to call, okay?
I was literally, I would have written it down if I would have thought, but I think that I was thinking you were going to say Carol Baskin, but.
Oh, God.
Just to torment me.
She has never run through my mind, not once. So.
Well, Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Hey, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
Want to save money? Take the BetterCreditCards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, December 4th, 2020. The market continues to drift upward while traders wait and see what the next phase of the economy is going to look like. The S&P 500 moved up to set another all-time intraday high, but the move was weak. The index traded within a very tight range and gave up all the gains by the end of the day. While the near-term outlook remains bullish, traders and investors should remain wary of growing weakness within the market. An uncertain future for vaccinations and the final verdict of the election upcoming, there's much to be worried about. Rising cases of COVID are leading to shutdowns that could threaten the economic recovery, if not for the strength of the labor market. The labor market rebound is slowing from the summer peaks, but still very strong on a historical basis, and points to long-term economic expansion. You can get the inside track with Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at MarketBeatMinute.com.